Hi guys, welcome to Monitoring and Evaluation Made Simple. I'm your host, Coach Alexander. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do so by hitting the subscribe button on the link next to this video, because on a regular basis, I post updates on monitoring and evaluation. So now the question is, how do you negotiate a better monitoring and evaluation officer salary? So just in case you are here for the first time, my name is Coach Alexander. I'm so happy to meet you for the first time. I am a M&D professional who's been in this field for 10 years now. I've enjoyed everything about it. But in case you didn't know this, we are running a 6-month one-on-one coaching program. The deadline passed, but we are still accepting students, but soon the window will be closing. So in case you want to enroll, just write to me. We have these 2 wonderful free ebooks. They are totally free, no strings attached. Find them in the link in the description and download them, because I want you to read these 2 books. The M&D System Development course, step by step, is running on Udemy. Enrolling this course, it's a good course. I can't lie to you. Okay, so now this video is quite long, okay, but I want you to gain the maximum experience from whatever I'm sharing with you today. So use the timestamps so that you can navigate your way through this video without any challenges. Okay, so now when it comes to a salary, guys, what is a salary? Well, it's what you get paid, okay, and that is really where it starts and where it ends. But the thing is that oftentimes, because of the cost of living, we are moved to try to get a higher salary, okay? And that isn't a bad thing, all right? Wherever you are working from now, it's not a bad thing to want a higher salary. But in many cases, when you go to your boss asking for a higher salary, they won't give it to you, and they have so many reasons why. Because it could be a matter of maybe policy, or it could be that they don't have the money, or they just don't feel that it can work. Because if they gave you a pay rise, it will create a ripple effect with other employees who hear about it, and then it will mean they will have to increase their salaries, and that can create a lot of tension and complications. So the point I'm trying to make is that chances are, if you go and ask for a higher salary, chances are you won't get it, because of all these reasons that they give. Okay, so now if you are currently working, I'll give you 2 situations. If you found yourself a new job, it's easier to negotiate for a higher salary. But if you're already on a job, to negotiate for a higher salary is very difficult, okay, because of the reasons I've talked about. So now let's start with the point where you actually find a new job. Okay, they've called you for interviews, you pass the interviews, they call you to sign the contract. Okay, so let's say they are offering you $2,000 per month. Okay, that is just not because that is what I'm earning. All right, no, it's not what I'm earning. It could be less, but all I'm saying is that let's say you're getting $2,000, and that is per month. Then you feel that that is not enough money. Okay, so the one of the justifications you can give is that this salary is not enough because of this experience and skills I have. Okay, usually it is the skills and experiences, the way you value yourself. All right, so that could be one justification. The other justification could be, let's say your transportation costs to and from work could be very high, okay, in cases where maybe you live very far away from the office. Your justification could be that the cost is quite high, you cannot be able to trek, okay. Or if you're currently working and you want to join that new job, your justification could be that actually the salary would have increased, because maybe, let's say, if it's a policy at your current job that they increase salaries every year, you can actually mention to them that if for me to move, I'll need to have this figure, because that's actually going to be my new salary in the current job I am. So I would expect maybe a little bit more of an addition, okay. That can be one way of negotiating, okay. So the negotiation process, it can be tedious, but it's just about give and take. Sometimes they won't even give in to whatever you propose, because for them to have chosen you, there were other people on the queue, and they can easily get to the others. And looking at how desperate people are for employment, your chances of getting what you want sometimes are a bit slim. So you just need to be tactful. You need to be somebody who's able to negotiate, okay, give and take. So if 2,000 is not enough, you propose, no, I want $2,500. They'll tell you, no, that is too much, can't we meet halfway? It's better you accept the halfway. So if they can increase it maybe to 2,200, maybe it can work. So that is just at the point of being given a new job. And I can personally say that it worked for me. I was given an offer, that was some years ago. I was given an offer which I wasn't satisfied with. I told them that I needed some more money, and they were willing to give me more, and I think it worked out well. So you just need to negotiate. But the other scenario is if you're already in the company. So now, if you've been working, unfortunately, you see, if you've been working for a long time in a certain organization, because of that familiarity, they won't bother whether they increase your salary or not, because they're so familiar with you. And there's something different between you being longer there and somebody new entering the organization, because if you are fresh, it's easy for you to negotiate. So now the only way you can negotiate for something higher is at the point when they are doing the performance appraisals, when you sit down with your manager and you explain to your manager that, look, I've been putting in a lot of overtime. The cost of living has gone high. I feel that perhaps management should consider increasing my salary, because the problem is with the prevailing economic crisis that is happening right now. So that could be one justification, the economic crisis around us. Yeah. But the other justification could be that you have found, this one is one of the weirdest ones, but it could work. You have been given an offer somewhere else. Okay. So now the people the people who've given you the offer in a different company are giving you a higher salary. So it's just about you telling management that you have been given another job somewhere, and for you to stay, if they still want you there, they have to meet that your expectation. So it's a quite a difficult or tricky way or sneaky way of trying to negotiate, but that is what works, and I've heard it work with many people, especially if the current employers still really need them. Yeah, so that's how you negotiate. But I know that maybe it hasn't really come. Maybe you were expecting something else, but I like to give the reality of things. Sometimes it's not so easy to get what you want, especially with this current status that we are facing globally with the COVID-19 pandemic and also different failing economies. Okay, so that was my video, that was my discussion, and I hope you enjoyed listening to me. Please stay tuned as I release more and more videos in the year 2021. Until we meet again, I've been your host, Coach Alexander, and see you on the other side. Bye.